Hey guys, check this stuff out. I'm driving this 3055 with a sine wave right now at around 1200 hertz, and I'm pulsing this transformer core here, which is a 120 to I think 6 or 12 step down, and we're rectifying it and we're feeding it into the multiplier. There's two stages of the multiplier here hooked up. These ones aren't here; those aren't hooked up. I want to show you this really interesting thing that's happening with the discharge. So the multiplier is being pulsed, it's charging, the charge moves down to this end, and I can build up around 14 volts here and discharge it down to 0. Didn't see a spark or anything. What's really interesting is, now when I take this same lead here from the end of the multiplier and discharge it to this side of it, something interesting happens. Big spark shoots out. The voltage jumps up to 100 and almost 50 volts. I go back here and discharge it. Now I get a spark here. It goes down to 0. I can immediately go back to this one and bring the 130 volts back. Discharge it here again. It's down to 0. I can hold it at 0. And then immediately charge it here. We get 116 volts. After a while, I can charge this one again and get it to go bump it back up. Each time I touch this, raises the voltage. So I can continuously, start over. Continuously tap this at a certain frequency and the voltage increases. But if I stop, the voltage starts to decrease. So I can kind of prime the charge here and then discharge it here, go down to 0, and then pull it back out here. None of these other terminals on this capacitor want to throw an arc or discharge any of the energy stored up in here. None of them. I'm touching every one of them here. None of them are discharging until I get back to the first one or the second one. Some kind of regenerative backfeeding going on here. It's like a feedback loop that's increasing the gain output of it. But the fact that these charges seem to like disappear from this side and travel all the way to this side is really interesting. I can do this pretty quickly and still get a decent arc out of it. Pretty cool, huh?